your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Human body is incredibly adaptable. It'll adapt to good things, it'll adapt to bad things. It'll adapt to constant suffering to the point where you don't even realize that it's suffering anymore. I didn't know what good felt like. I didn't know there was a good because I felt so bad for so long and I was so used to it. I thought, well, this is just the way it feels. I didn't know there was another level, and I didn't know there was another level beyond that. And when I finally got there, I was like, wow, I didn't know that existed. I've got to tell everybody. I've got to jump up on a soapbox and tell everybody they need to be raw vegan. And then I started running. Ooh, now I got to jump up on another soapbox. Everybody has to be a runner. Yay! Running, raw food, yay! And I became the cheerleader guy. And like I said, the first couple years I gave talks, people were like, wow, that's really interesting. But they didn't have access to it because they've adapted and habituated to other patterns. And my pattern was foreign to them. Great information intellectually, but it didn't go anywhere in here. All right? Understanding is not the answer. Because what does the word understanding mean? It means that someone, somewhere, took a stand. Gandhi took a stand against the British Empire. One man standing against the largest military force in the world at that point. And he said no. And they beat him, and they punished him, and they tortured him. And they beat and punished and tortured anybody that stood with him. But he didn't stop. And everybody said he was crazy, and they laughed at him and thought, you're going to get killed. You're nuts. What's wrong with you? It's not so bad being under British rule. Come on. But he didn't stop. And eventually he started making some headway. And people started noticing this, and they started collecting data from that stand. That, ooh, look, he made progress there. Ooh, look, he made some progress here. Ooh, look what happened over there. He actually won that battle. And little by little data started trickling down from that stand. And everybody that was underneath the stand collecting that data began to understand. They never took the stand. They didn't stand there. They didn't know what it was like to be Gandhi. They didn't know what it was like to stand there and proclaim yourself as something. They just got the data coming down. Oh, I understand it. Understanding is useless. You have to take the stand for yourself. And that's why I want to burn that fire under you to get you to stand up. It's going to be too hot to sit. That's the only thing that changes you. When someone dies in your life, or when you're in a car accident, or you get cancer, something horrible and tragic happens, we stand up, don't we? We either stand up and change our lives, or we lie down and give up. But those are the most powerful changes, when there's a fire you cannot ignore, and it makes you stand up.